person waiting. Unless you guys didn't see that, I'm a little perturbed at that. How come there's only one person waiting for coffee with Cannon, backyard beverage, surprises with the Supreme Commander? Any other names, you guys? Police off the cuff, real crime stories. We are a subsidiary of that podcast. This is just fun and games during the afternoon, a little warm-up for the evening show. But Mary, hello. Aunt BB2, hello, hello, hello. Good to see you guys. Tina Wright, hello, Bill. Hey, Tina. You guys always seem to be ready to jump right in, and you're the first ones here with 58 seconds, 12 people in the chat. The thumbs up. Good to see you guys. So it was good to see Duty Ron was back on the air. He did the case of Kylie Rodney. Tina Wright, very well, doing very well, Tina. Shalane Thomason, hello, Sergeant Bill. David Kahn, conversing with Father Bill. Now I'm a reverend, now I'm a father. Whatever names you want to give me, I'll embrace them as long as they're not adverse to my reputation. But what a beautiful day, man. You know, I couldn't use the poolside because my wife's over there. She's using it as her office today. What a beautiful office sitting out. Dab Josh, what's going on? Everything's cool, buddy. So my wife's working remotely from the pool side, so she gets the better side of the house, but can't complain. You know, I just push this thing up a little bit. There we go. How's that? That's good. Michelle Lipscomb, good afternoon, Bill. Rachella Pranzo, hello, Rachella. Hi, Bill and chatters, once again having lunch outdoors in town, listening. You guys, you and Lieutenant Pete have a beautiful place. I know Mount Sinai on Long Island Sound. You guys must be like regular people. You must be the Pope and the Popess of Long Island Sound there. It's got to be beautiful. Gorgeous. And I know you guys have been there for years. Teresita Hillis, good morning, sir. Thank you for that blue heart. Very nice, Teresita. You know, tonight we're going to do a show, I think, at 9 o'clock. Oh, by the way, Philly's a little under the weather, but he's doing okay. But I'm pretty sure he's going to come on the show tonight. But Mark is not doing his show tonight at 7. I was going to maybe grab the 7 o'clock slot, but we had already committed to doing it at 9. So we're going to talk about the... Shalane Thomason, I'm a sergeant. My initials are S.G.T. I like that. I like that. Kamal, so hi, Sergeant Bill, Father Bill, and everyone in the chat. Good to see you guys. So, yeah, this whole, it's hard to, like, get a handle on it, but this whole migrant thing where Governor Abbott from Texas is sending migrants, he calls them illegal aliens, and he's sending them to New York and to Washington, D.C. because both of them are sanctuary cities. And you got to understand, since Biden's been president, migrants have just been pouring in like a sieve into Texas. And the state of Texas has been left to deal with this problem, all financial obligations of dealing with this, with apparently no help from the federal government. And Wendy McDonald, hi Bill and chat, hello Wendy, good to see you. Isn't immigration and the borders, isn't that a Jolene, good to see you. Isn't immigration and the borders the responsibility of the federal government? So all of these, think of what it costs in Texas to have people pouring through them. It becomes a border control problem. They have to do investigations, and just processing all these people. And as you see of the people coming into New York City, most of them are adult males, probably between the ages of 25 and 35. It's like, so in my you, why is our responsibility to take these people in? Their own doing. Milwaukee civilian, hello Bill and fellow fans. Isn't immigration, isn't there supposed to be something called legal immigration? The circumvention of our immigration laws. Yeah, no, I thought the vice president was dealing with border issues. That's a thing, you know. So, long story short, in the couple of weeks that Abbott has been sending people to New York City, he sent over 4,000 people in buses. And now it seems like the New York City has Max Love. Howdy, Bill. How are you today? Doing great. Beautiful, beautiful day. You seem to be having is the sound, am I having problems with the sound, guys? I don't know why. I'm using a microphone. Maybe it's the damn Wi-Fi again. I don't know. Anyone else? Put a 1 in the chat if you're having problems hearing me. That's a shame because I have this great crackling. I don't know why. Maybe I should turn the sound down a little bit. I don't know. Let me see. Let's see. Maybe the sound is up too loud. I don't know. Any better? Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what... it's just glitchy, but now okay. I think it's the Wi-Fi. It could be, you know. I have good Wi-Fi, but, you know, it seems the only time I have a problem is when I go outside, you know. Breaking up. Oh my God. I could go in the house with this, but I hate to do that because it's okay, Wendy McDonald says. I hate to do that, to go in the house, because it's such a beautiful day and it's so nice to be... your interwebs is broken. What does that mean, my interwebs? I'm not that technical, you know. Breaking news. What's the breaking news, Josh? Dash. Hi, Kim, beautiful girl. Hey, Bill, Phil, Leo. Good to see you guys. You know, the case of Kylie Rodney. I mean, I seriously believe that her and her car crashed somewhere, potentially in the river. Right now, they're searching the river. They're using sonar. And I think rather than that be an abduction or something like that, Wendy McDonald's, I think the friends may be involved. I don't think so. I mean, I think there's, you know what it is, Wendy? There's a lot of drama that a lot of like YouTube content creators are creating this drama with no evidence that the drama in fact exists. That one friend of hers is like a half an EDP. That one, Sam. Milwaukee civilians got back from Florida, Bill. You were right. Florida drivers are maniacs. They are maniacs. You know, I'm going down to Florida in September to check out, because I told you guys I'm going to try to stay there for the whole winter starting November 1st. Sergeant Bill, Kim Allison, yes, I believe it's a car accident. I believe her, because, look, she's lost. Her Honda CR-V has never been seen again. Her cell phone, it stopped, the pinging stopped that Saturday at 12:30, 00:30 hours. So I think that's somewhat some evidence that that boyfriend, Wendy, is just, he's a half a nutcase too. You know, I don't believe anything he says. You know, sometimes people like divert the investigation for their own self-serving reasons, and a lot of people just like the limelight. Like, he should get the hell out of the limelight because he has nothing to do with the investigation, you know. Schmitty, new rap, car damage at Subaru yesterday, still didn't use my AKA. That's pretty funny, pretty funny. Yeah, Milwaukee civilian. Oh, Kim Allison wishes you a blessed day. You know, wishing someone a blessed day, that seems to come from the Caribbean. There's a lot of, maybe a back thing, because I know a lot of people from Jamaica, from all the islands in the Caribbean, they would always say, have a blessed day. And I think it's sort of nice, you know, to say that, to say to someone, have a blessed day. Pretty nice, right? Yeah, I think it's pretty nice, you know. My hat don't stay on the same nail too long. My ears can't stand to sing that same old song. And I've been on the highway long enough to bog down in the mud. 'Cause I got rambling fever in my blood. I caught this rambling fever long ago. When I first heard that lonesome whistle blow. I never said that I would give a damn. I damn sure got it wrong. 'Cause I got rambling fever all along. Rambling fever, the kind that can't be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Sometimes I like to bed down on the sofa, have some pretty woman rub my back, spend the early morning drinking coffee, wondering when I'll be coming back. 'Cause I don't let no woman drag me down. I never get too old to get around. But I've been on the highway long enough to bog down in the mud. 'Cause I got rambling fever in my blood. Rambling fever, the kind that can't be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Merle Haggard that was. I'm singing some Merle Haggard tunes lately. Lieutenant Pete's on the air. Hi, Bill, and all the POTC chat fans in the car waiting for Rochella and Uncle Giuseppe's. Yeah, we have one of those up here too, Lieutenant Pete. Before it was Uncle Giuseppe's, it was a place called Turco's. And I actually liked it better when it was a Turco's. They I don't know, you can't say they had better food. Well, they definitely had a better butcher department because all their butchers were union butchers. And then once they turned over to Uncle Giuseppe's, all the union guys got sent packing. You know, so that was too bad. Max Love, howdy, Lieutenant. Diab Josh, today was a good day. I didn't have to use my AK. I'm rubbing off on you guys, you know. Marilyn Manetta, good to see you, Marilyn. True Crime with Shannon. Always love hearing your accent when you talk, Bill. Well, thank you. I got a bee now flying by me. I don't know why he likes this. He likes this ring thing. You know, I just had to shoo him away. You know, I have two fans on. One is a fan that's supposed to scare away. True Crime with Shannon. Hello, Shannon. How are you? And then I have an overhead fan. It's supposed to shoo away these stupid bees. Moonlight View, it was a very good day. Yes, it was. It's beautiful today. I got a bee taking Spanish. I wish I spoke Spanish. My oldest son, he speaks fluent Spanish. It's a beautiful thing. Whenever we have someone working on our house that only speaks Spanish, he goes out there. Our cleaners speak very little English. He goes there and has a conversation with them. It's a great thing, man. I think he took like 5 or 6 years of Spanish in high school, but he went to a Spanish-speaking country, moved there for a while. You know, 4 months, but only spoke Spanish. He's pretty good, working, you know, enough to get by. Pretty good. And he actually more than enough to get by. He could actually have a conversation in Spanish. That's pretty impressive, don't you think? True Crime with Shannon. You're still in New York. I'm down in Florida, born in New York. True Crime with Shannon. I've never seen your podcast. Yes, I'm still in New York, but I'm going to spend the winter starting November. I'm going to be in Jupiter for 6 months. Max Love breaking up again, Bill. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell's going on. I could, if it persists, let me know and I'll go in the house with this. I hate when this happens. Now here I have a great microphone around my neck. Your Marilyn Manetta, you say I'm breaking up again? Maybe I'm going to take it into the house, and because I don't want to have a terrible broadcast here. Love New York, True Crime with Shannon. True Crime, I've never heard your podcast. Maybe I should check it out, you know. Let me go into the house. And better, guys, I'm going to have to use the Wi-Fi inside the house. There we go. I'm walking into the command and control center. It's a little darker right now. I'm going to go into my my studio here. The command and control center. This is where, what do they say? This is where the sausage is made. Let me adjust this a little bit. Of course it stopped. I went in the house because I was outside. I don't know why. Sometimes I get bad, it's as beautiful as the Croton. Sometimes I get bad reception outside, you know. Supreme Commanders, this is where the sausage is made, as they say. This is the command and control center for the Supreme Commander, you know. So I can even put this up a little bit, and you can see there. I don't know. And now you got to worry about the lighting. That's where the magic happens, says Marilyn Minetta. I hope so. That'd be great if it was magic. I don't know if it's magic, but it's certainly a lot of fun. So what are we doing? Oh yeah, so tonight we're going to do a show on the migration into New York City and also Washington, D.C. People on the Democratic Party side are obviously pissed at Governor Abbott from Texas for sending all these migrants to sanctuary cities. But isn't it against federal law to be a sanctuary city? Isn't it? So how, when you're breaking the law, how can you act holier than thou and act as if it's all okay that you know, you're taking all these migrants, and of course they're calling them migrants, not illegal aliens. That's what you know, I have a little bit of problem with, because in essence they are illegals, right? They're not migrants. But then the position of the left would be, oh, we took them in, we did a little background, I don't know how good or bad of a background, and we gave them a date for a hearing. That's their idea of vetting people coming into this country without being really vetted very well. And then we give them a date for a hearing, and of course they never show up, and we just put them out into the United States, anywhere that we determine. And because the Democrats in power, they're sending all these people right into Texas, Arizona, all red states, and there's no federal money. So these people have to absorb the cost of this. So what Governor Abbott is doing is pretty brilliant. He's sending them now to sanctuary states. And you'll see how fast they're going to be begging for federal funds. You're going to see Biden write them a check soon or send them money, because he doesn't want to hurt other Democrat-controlled states. Am I wrong, guys, or am I right? What do you think? I mean, is there a reason why we're doing this? Phil Leo, it's against federal law, Title 18. Yeah, I know. You know, I can't. If you asked Border Patrol, they could quote the law, but it's gotten so out of control. Governor Abbott should seal the border. Well, it was on its way. They had the wall almost built, and then the new administration stopped building the wall. And now it's crazy, right? It's totally crazy. Guys, this is Police Off the Cuff, Coffee with Cannon, backyard beverage that moved inside because the Wi-Fi was being a little spotty. What else could I call this show? Backyard beverage, bitching with Bill. Go inside because the Wi-Fi is not working podcast. If you're not subscribed, guys, go on our YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell. And then if you want to support us, join our Patreon, 3 different levels. And if you want to join our YouTube club with 5 different levels, you could do that too. Shalane Thomason, Front Yard. This is the front. Phil Leo, there's jury nullification allowing illegal immigration is tantamount to the former. Call it Milwaukee Civilian, call it Cannon Blast. What did you guys watched the show on last night? We did, or not last night, the night before. We did a show on Alec Baldwin in regards to the FBI came back after 9 months, determining that he in fact did pull the trigger. I don't know what's going to happen now. I mean, obviously that hurts his civil case. It means he's going to part with a lot more money. But how about, what does that do in regards to the potentiality of there being a criminal case? Is there going to be a criminal case? Woefully flaccid leader we have. Mary Williamson, hi at Teresita Hills. Hello, all you guys. I don't know what that means. If Bill didn't hold the tune so far, I would be cannon fodder. Now you guys are making up stuff. I'm gonna have to use it. Teresita Hills, love that name. It's a great name, right? So yeah, so what do you guys think about, if you think, how many people think that Alec Baldwin should be charged criminally for that shooting, which I have stated I believe is an accidental shooting. However, I think there's some gross negligence involved. If you think he should be charged criminally, put a 1 in the chat. If you think he should just be subject to civil penalties, put a 2. All right. If you think he should be subject to both, put a 1/2. So a lot of 1s there. I think that he should be charged. Another 2 with Cheryl Schaffner. A lot of 1s. Wendy McDonald 2. 1 and 2. Sure, 1 and 2. Then Fox 2. So someone, Max Love, what is 3? That wasn't a choice. I love that. You're making rules here, but I don't know what to take from 3, you know. Chicky Swole, I personally think it's all an act. But Shara Who 1. Sherilyn Schaffner laughing out loud. So what should happen? Oh, the other thing that I find crazy, that in 9 months, supposedly, it took to come up with this forensic report from the FBI. And in addition, supposedly, they still don't have Alec Baldwin's cell phone records in 9 months. Is that outrageous? How do you not have his cell phone records? Isn't it subject to a warrant? Doesn't he have to give them up? It's like, it's crazy. Wendy McDonald, I know he pulled the trigger, but he believed it was blank. He would not intentionally shoot. Wendy, I am with you. I think it was an accident. However, there is a potentiality that there was negligence here. And we discussed that ad nauseum, right? Wendy McDonald, it was accident, terrible accident. Yes, I agree. But someone lost their life over this terrible, terrible accident. A 42-year-old wife and mother lost her life. Sandra Fox, so then who put the bullet in? That's another question. Who put the live round in that gun? That person is subject to both criminal charges and civil charges if they can in fact determine who loaded the gun. There's a good chance it was Miss Gutierrez, the armorer, did that. Phil Leo, I'll hold no brief for the bloviating progressive Alec Baldwin. Yeah, that person is a 1. Hey Blondie, Judy David, Wendy McDonald, well yes, how did it go? Yeah, you know, I think just because a lot of people are just pissed at Alec Baldwin because of his personality and his bullying type personality, that they almost hope that he gets charged, which I don't know if 1 = 2 like that, but I don't know. It just seems like this case also is taking much, much longer than it should have. 69 people in the chat, 44 with the thumbs up. Where's all my folks from Ireland and England and Australia? Boston Christian showed up. Where's all my people from South Africa? Teresita Hill, sorry to go. I have to take my dog to the groomer. Gotta love Bill and Phil. Love that. Dogs have a better life than humans in this country, you know? Chicky Swatter, isn't his wife pregnant again with his seventh child? I don't know any of his business. Long before Trump, I couldn't stand Alec Baldwin. Phil Leo, hit that like button. He's on a fixed mode, liability. Yeah. I don't know. We covered that case from the very beginning, and it stayed out of the news for a long time. All of a sudden, it's back in the news. So I don't know what, I don't know what to think. But again, back to this whole migrant thing. It seems like it's so political. Even the Catholic Church now is sending representatives to the Port Authority bus terminal, like to welcome people to New York City. Like how, I'm sort of not getting it. Like, how are we welcoming people that in essence snuck into this country, that are here illegally? So we're shaking hands with people who broke the law to get into this country. I just don't get it. And then, because there's no place to put them, the city's going to be paying $400 a night for hotel rooms for these illegal immigrants. And meanwhile, there's 40,000 counted homeless people in New York City. But we're taking in 4,000 illegal aliens. Does that make any sense whatsoever? Does it make any sense? So the people who are already here, the 40,000, they're still homeless. But also we have rooms for illegal aliens that come in. I don't get it. You know something? And I give the next guy as much a chance as possible. I really feel bad for these people. However, you cannot let people come into this country with no stopping, no vetting at the border. There's all kinds of human trafficking. There's fentanyl smuggling. The cartels are running this stuff, and we're a naive country that just lets these people come in. And then you have Eric Adams stand there and give this speech about we have a moral and a legal obligation. It's not legal. There's no legality here. It's illegal for what they're doing. So how do you say you have a legal? You don't have a legal obligation. They're sneaking into the country. It's just these people, these politicians, just with their double speak, and I can't take it anymore. Yeah. Isn't it funny how practically every person on these buses is between the ages of 25 and 35, and every single one of them has a cell phone? How is that? Do you get that? I'm having a hard time with that. I don't know. Crazy. But anyway, we're going to cover that tonight, and not that we're going to do a deep dive, because there's political forces behind this. And then, Cardinal O'Connor was asked a question by a news reporter. She said, is the Catholic Church going to provide education for these migrants? And him, without missing a beat, says, we have several scholarships. Well, shouldn't they go to American homeless people and American people that are waiting to get into Catholic high schools and secondary schools? Shouldn't that, you have them available for migrants? I get that. It's just political doublespeak. It's disturbing. I really think it's disturbing, Everyone's in the idiot next to Adam that's there shaking hands with people. Guy. What is his job? Is it the handshaker? The Port Authority handshaker? The greeter? He should go work in Las Vegas or Atlantic City. He should greet people as they walk through the door, At least they're legal in there to do some gambling, I don't know. Just having a problem with this stuff. Build a huge wall around D.C. and let them loose in there. Yeah. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Can someone explain this stuff to me? I just don't get what's going on. Having a hard time, Boston Christian, you have to come in legally. So I agree. If you're not coming in legally, how are they being welcomed, in Texas? And how are they being Well, he's sending them to New York and Washington D.C. How are they? And already the mayor or the governor or the mayor, I guess, of Washington D.C. She requested the National Guard because she can't handle the influx of these illegal migrants, and she also asked for federal funds. And as far as the National Guard, she was turned down by the Pentagon. No, we're not sending you the National Guard. You know, if anyone should get the National Guard, it should be a national where they're just traveling across the lawns of the border homes that are protecting the state, and they haven't got it, and their state is being overrun. Phil Leo, illegal immigration. Yeah, I mean, what is? Does that make? Is there such a thing? I don't know. I don't know if there's a such thing as legal immigration. So, guys, what else? Anything new? The summer seems to be flying by so quickly, right? It's what's today? The 16th. Yeah, it is totally flying by. Let me see what date it is here. Yeah, I think it is the 16th. It's crazy, but I mean, before you know it, you'll look up and the summer will be gone. It's just crazy, right? Wendy McDonald, oh, it's the 18th. Wow, I'm missing a few days. Thank you, Wendy. Shalane Thomason, wow, you guys keep me up to date. The 18th. Take Eastwater, it was low 60s this morning. It's beautiful out. Nice little breeze. Ramblin' Rome, Wendy McDonald, 18. Ramblin' Rome, hey, Bill. Good to see you guys. Yeah, August 18th. Wow. Wow. And then September. Don't the kids go back to school in September? You know, they were talking about, too, like the thing with a lot of schools, when they reopen, some of these schools want the kids to wear masks. The kids have had it. They don't want to wear masks anymore. And it's like, it seems, again, like it's very political. Like, why should kids who are at the lowest level of risk for COVID have to keep wearing masks? You're causing mental illness to these poor kids. Sergeant George Ishak, hello, Sergeant Bill. Hello, Sergeant George, good to see you. I mean, is it crazy to come? Before you know, down here in Florida, you'll feel the freedom here. David Kahn, yeah. Cage Walker, hi friends from Vancouver. Oof. Smitty, I thought it was the 19th for some reason. Crap. Yeah, it just, time flies when you're having fun, you know? When you're listening to Coffee with Cannon, Backyard Beverage, Semantics with the Supreme Commander, whatever you want to call this show. Be my guest. You could call it whatever you'd like. Good to see all you guys. 68 in the chat, 57 with the thumbs up. Again, you not subscribed, go on YouTube, hit that subscribe, give us a thumbs up. I know most of you people in the chat today, most of you are subscribed. Every once in a while, I'll see someone's name that I don't recognize, but for the most part, Chick Eastwater now, polio was found in New York City. Yeah, I saw that, found in the water. Sherilyn Shafter, it's my daily folly. My God. Marilyn Minetta, the older I get, the faster time flies. The older I get, the faster time flies. Anyone see that documentary on the villages in Florida? It's like a place, 55-year-old, an older place that has like 130,000 residences. I watched the documentary last night. It was so depressing. I was like, sorry I watched it. My wife said, oh, you got to watch this. I watched it with her. I was like, oh my God, that was horrible. I was so sorry I watched it. Chick Eastwater, what did you think of it? I was like depressed over it. How about that guy? He was 81 years old. He was living in his van. And he's parking it on the grounds of the villages. He was going in there every day trying to meet a rich woman that he could move in with. It was like pathetic, wasn't it? God, imagine being 81 and winding up broke at 81 years old and living in your van. And then the other problem was he had a DWI from California, So it was going to cost him $20,000 to fight the DWI, and they potentially could just seize his van. So it was like a catch-22, you know. It was horrible, and this guy, you know, a lot of the focused on the village. It was just pathetic. It was pathetic. I was like, oh my God, I want to stay away from all of those 55 and older places and live with the young people, you know. Imagine though they started with like, I don't know how many years ago, with 800 people living there, and they have 130,000 people. And apparently with the villages, you don't even have to leave the property. Everything is there, supermarkets, restaurants, entertainment, barbers, anything you need. So you don't even have to leave. Kelly, I'm from Rogersville, Tennessee. Max Love, if you want to watch a truly pathetic, overactive movie, then go watch Thirst. I don't know who's in Thirst. I haven't heard anything about it, but the thing about the villages in Orlando was really, really pathetic. And if you want to be depressed, go watch it. Smitty, The Bubble. There's, you know, those places. Marilyn Minetta, yes, I reached the age of 64, feel the same as you. Those places are like, you know, they should be happy places. And maybe that's what the documentary people are trying to say, like, oh, they're selling this as a super happy place. But we found the answer when we did this documentary, and it was disgusting. It was so pathetic, you know. It was so pathetic. But I don't know. I don't know anything about those places. But I'd be reluctant to ever live in a place like that. To be worried, that's what it was, you know. Let's face it, if you move in there and you're 65, how old you are, the last 10 or 15 years. John Harris, just subscribe to your channel. Thank you so much. Welcome aboard. Said it's big buck living in the villages too. Let's face it, if you do move into a place like that, it's your last 10, 15, 20 years of your life. So it's, you know, that's where you're at. So it's a little bit unnerving there, I think, you know. Crazy, but again, I warned you, if you watch that documentary, you're gonna walk away from it like, oh my God, that was horrible, you know. Do people like really go there to like meet people? And there was just an article recently, I think it was in the New York Times, that there's a whole sex thing there with people swinging and just going crazy with, you know, hooking up with people and stuff. I don't know if that's true, but there was an article about that. Sergeant Bill, Herman's Hermits took me back to teenage years. There's a kind of a hush. Yeah, that was the two songs they had, right? Herman's Hermits, kind of a hush. And was it Mrs. Brown, You Have a Lovely Daughter, right? Chickies, what I guess you leave them everything, the Masonic villages, yeah. There's all kinds of those places, you know. I think the scariest ones are affiliated with religions. Then you really got to be a little, you know. I heard they only sell skinless hot dogs in the villages. I do prefer the snap of a skin hot dog. Also, no milk today. Wow, guys. 66 in the chat, 61 thumbs up. I almost can't believe that someone came by today and joined and subscribed. Thank you. I mean, because most of the folks that come to the Coffee with Cannon, Backyard Beverage, Bitchin' with Bill, most of you guys I know and are already subscribed. Ha 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 ha. Wow. Guys, I'm like 39:20. I think I'm going to exit stage left with 40 minutes today. I just wanted to stop by today and say hello. Do my Backyard Beverage, Bitchin' with Bill, Coffee with Cannon, my multiple named show. Oh, someone just said, welcome to the bucket, Wendy McDonald. Thank you, Wendy. You're saying my microphone is too close to my trachea, and you think that's what's causing the feedback? I'll move it. I'll move it to the middle of my chest. I don't know if it'll make any difference. But, I just moved it. I doubt that was the problem. Max Love, we love you, Sergeant Bill. Tomorrow morning, plans, Entenmann's, New York crumb cake, and coffee. I'm going to wait. Misdemeanor, I agree, it's good. Hi, Bill from Australia. Is your neighbor still upsetting you? Live there? Oh, the guy's always using a lawnmower, a blower, a hedge trimmer. Always on like the weekends when you want to be quiet. He's always using all kinds of these devices that make so much damn noise. Pig Mama 7, no chat about Mr. Feedback. I think that Kylie Rodney, I think she's either in the lake or her truck fell down some ravine or something, and you just haven't found the lady. I'm not buying all the sensationalism on YouTube and all the friends that are making all kinds of different crazy allegations. I think a search, eventually they're going to find her. And unfortunately, it's not going to be a happy ending, in my opinion. And that's it's a shame. 16 years old. Just Wendy McDonald, Adventures with Purpose Divers are going there tomorrow to look for her in the water. I think they're going to probably find her, you know. I really do, because they have sonar. They have the best type of equipment. And I think that's what's going to happen. And you moved the mic, but it's still a bad connection. Well, guys, I'm going to have to figure this out. Obviously, I'm not going to figure it out today with 2 minutes left or 3 minutes left. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. It was great. It was great talking to you. And I'll figure out this bad connection type thing. Mickey Mantle, Police Off the Cuff. Number 7, Mickey Mantle. Catch you tonight, everyone. I'll see you at 9 o'clock. And Phil and I will be together, or AKA Don Salami. You know, Phil's pseudonym. He likes to talk about... thank you, Sherlyn. Phil loves to talk like he's Don Salami, talking about all the Italian cheeses. Have a great day, everyone. Bye now.